How's it time already to get up? I gotta take the boy to work. It's the last day. Well, not the last day, but tomorrow's he's off. Tomorrow and Wednesday. VEDA day. I don't even know what day it is. You'll see it. So I'm at the hot bar at Wegmans, and I did good. Not as good as I could have done. I could have walked away from the beef udon noodles, but I didn't get any fried chicken. I got veggies and a piece of fish instead. And then there's this whole sea of beverages. So I got the the blackberry lemonade again. Oh man, it's so hard. So many options. It's so hard. It's the fried chicken I always get, and it's the Old Bay fried chicken. It's so delicious, but I was good. I didn't all that fried yummy goodness, and I didn't get any of it. Hey, welcome back. I wanted to do a favorites video today, and the reason why I want to do a favorites video today, I guess you can say it's a favorites video, is because these are products that I have been using for quite some time now. I would say the last 6 months, if not longer, really. So I have quite a few here lined up. Some of you I'll have to show you in this camera. Some of the things you will see in this camera up close. So let's begin. Okay, first things first, let's talk about sketchbooks. I'm really into this whole travel mini stuff. There are 3 sketchbooks that I have that I travel with, and the first one is my Moleskine one. You can usually get these as a set, and the cool thing about these are, well, the pages are nice, so you can use them for drawing and inking or whatever, and like I said, you get multiples. I usually just kind of doodle quick little ideas when I'm in the waiting room, at the doctor's office, places where I know that I can just do this easily in my lap, and I just need an ink pen or a pencil. Now, some things are a little deeper. So this stays in my purse. I never take it out. I always have a pen in my purse or a pencil, usually both. So it's easy to keep this in there. This one, however, is one that I take out a lot and work on just when I want to sit here at the desk and work, but I don't want to work large. I want to work small. But this is also convenient because it is small, but it's thick, so it's got a lot of pages, so you don't go through it as fast. So it's cool because it's a mixed media type of page. It doesn't say it's mixed media. It just says unlined paper, but it reminds me of the texture in the Canson, the blue book, mixed media book. So I like it for multiple purposes as far as mixed media or anything like that is concerned. So I've been using it to watercolor. I've been using it to collage. A lot of this stuff is paper and tape and marker, and it's been very resilient to keeping up with those things. So, and it's small. Did I say that already? Did I say that it's small? So that's been a favorite. Another one, I found this. This is by Paper Chase. I don't remember where I found it. I think it might have been in an office supply store or at Target. I can't remember. But I like Paper Chase products, period. Their greeting cards, they have nice, it's just, they have they even had really nice fountain pens that were inexpensive. So I like this. And the paper reminds me of like, I don't know how to describe it. Reminds me of this paper that we used to have in grade school. You could tell that if you just wet it, really good, and take a ruler, you can make a nice clean tear. So it's not the sturdiest of papers. It does warp, but hey, it's I like it. It kind of reminds me of what you would use for vintage paper. I like this little pocket on this book to put things in. And I have like business cards and stuff like that, and other people's cards that I've collected. And let me just show you a few of the drawings that I've done in this. I use this book to do Inktober, and it's just so adorable. I got a lot. I felt like doing Inktober and trying to stay consistent with doing it was easier to do if I did it with a small book. And some of these I even got the chance to record the process for YouTube. So I was winning in a lot of ways. But I did not finish Inktober. I think I got up to, let's see, this is day 10, 11, 12, 13, and I redid this one in a larger piece and left it at the gallery that the reading room that I had an art show at. And I wish I hadn't, yeah. Anyway, so that's day 13. 14, pretty dope, right? 15, I did a guy. Yes, guys, I do paint guys, believe it or not. I have a whole coloring book dedicated to men, the kings of rich. I have a whole coloring book dedicated to men, the kings of rich. My little witch and her what do they call these things in the kettle? But it's not a kettle, it's something else. Anyway, cornucopia, so day 17. And I think that's it. I think I got off track. I used this paper to like lay in here so it wouldn't transfer onto the other paper. Because like I said, it's not like Bristol paper or mixed media paper. It's really basic. But the book is just so cute and convenient. And I keep it closed with just a little rubber band when it's in my purse. I don't usually have it on here unless it's in my purse. But I keep it, yeah. Simple as that. So now let's go on to mediums that I like to use. Now, convenient water brush pens. They come in multiple sizes. You can even get them in, what's the word I'm trying to think? In a set, usually in a set they'll come in. My other thing that I love is my Kuretake brush pen that has ink in it. And the cool thing about this is you can refill this. You don't have to necessarily discard this and go buy another one. I like to use ink like this, Liquitex, and it has a little droplet, or you can use a syringe and fill this back up if I had to. I've not had to refill this one yet, but my Pentel pocket brush pen, I've refilled several times. I take a syringe and this little doohickey inside here, I just poke the syringe in here and fill it up. You could buy refills too, but I feel like, this is even better because then you're not even having to discard the refills at some point and those go into the landfills. Now, like I said, portable, right? I have this cheap watercolor thing that is great for these sketchbooks. These little books, and you can do like a watercolor sketch, and if you don't want to just do a black and white. This is cheap. It's kind of chalky, so it's not one that I would really recommend. But if you really like certain type of paint, but you want it to be portable, business card holder. This is so convenient. I made this way back, I don't know. I can't even tell you when, but I made this. And this is the nice little swatch I did of it. And it's 14 of these colors. 14. And this is just such a cool little thing because these are eyeshadow pans that I ordered online. I just Googled empty eyeshadow pans. I got the rectangle ones and use double-sided tape, or you can use regular tape and just fold it in half to the length of the thing, and put your paints in here, let them dry overnight, and then once they dry, stick them in here. Line them up. Bada bang, bada boom, right? That is so convenient. I love it. So this is parchment paper, so you can wipe this off and remix with it, whatever color you want. Love it. Another favorite. Okay, so if you don't want to make your own, but you want good quality paints, you can go with Winsor Newton. I like this. Sakura also has one that's nice, and it comes with a brush pen, and it comes with like a place where you can wipe the pen off, a little spongy area, and so yeah, water, place where you can mix your colors and all of that. So this or this, 14 different colors, convenient still, but nothing gets more convenient than this. Like, this is so little, you could put this in your pocket. Like, this is smaller than your cell phone. So, you know, although they used to have cell phones that were little like this, and that was like a thing. You know, that was a thing. Like, you wanted the tiniest little pocket-sized peanut cell phone. Now we have cell phones that you don't want them to be super big because you still want it to be portable, but they're bigger and just flatter, but do a lot like computers. Okay, now this is the thing that I'm going to put my gouaches in, and I think I showed you my gouache that I currently have it in. The downside, like I said, is it only carries 12. That's not enough. I want to use more. I think that I've seen some on YouTube where they have a whole other side on this side or something. So I found this little one that carries 20, and I got it for like $3 from Hobby Lobby. So this will be what I will fill up my gouache with today. It's kind of tricky to open though. It's not as easy to open. Yeah. Here we go. So see, row here, doesn't affect the paint when you close it, and it has a little hand thingy, you know, you can hold your, like this, and a little area for your brushes to stick in there, like a little palette. You can be all fancy with it. I choose to put watercolor or gouaches in here because I just want to, you know, be able to transport that. I don't plan to do any plein air painting with oils or anything like that when I'm out and about. Some people do, and they make palettes the same way. They use little portable tins and Altoid cans and put oil paint in them. There's a girl on Instagram that I follow who does that. And not only does she have a mini tin or a mini portable oil paint situation, she paints mini pictures like the size of trading cards, like the size of these things right here, you know. And I think I even have some where I've created some art, you know, nice little paintings here that I've created, you know, little drawings and artworks, and they're convenient, you know, they're really convenient, but I can't see me doing this with oil paints. You know, I just can't see me doing that with oil paints. But more power to her, you know, more power to her. I am very happy that she does that. And maybe one day I will try it because I might like it. I'm not going to knock it. I might like it. Here's another one. It's cool. Yep. So I sold quite a few of these that I made though, because I framed them in mini frames and they gone. So now that takes me to the wreaths. I think I showed you this already, but here are, they come in a nice little selection of colors here. I think all of this in here is reuse. I don't think any of these are watercolors. Yeah, all of these are reuse. I don't even know where my watercolor ones are, to be honest with you. Where I put them, I can't remember. But all of these you see here are the reeds, and you can get the largest that they have, which I think is 24 colors. And yeah, and then I won't be able to put all 24 in that pan, but 20 of them will go in there for sure. And I know I definitely will be able to get a lot of use out of that. Now, my favorite oil paint is Gamblin, and then Winsor Newton. Winsor Newton is the first one I had, and I had the water soluble kind, so I still have that water mixable. But Gamblin has been the collection that I've been slowly growing a lot of, and this is just a few of them. I got some from Mother's Day last year, a whole set, as a matter of fact. And these are just a few of them because these are ones I recently used on the painting that I was doing the marine life on. Got some paint on my desk. Luckily I laid paper down, but still I don't want it to get on something else, so wipe that up. These are the mediums that I use, which is like the linseed oil refined by Gamblin. I use the Gambar for varnishing. Awesome stuff. I use the Gamsol odorless mineral spirits. This is really good for using lean paint over fat, or no, fat over lean. So using this first, or just the oil paint by itself, and working really thin layers. And that's how a lot of times I get my paintings kind of dry and done quickly. And another thing that's my new toy is this. What I like about this is, one, this is an airtight can, so your odorless mineral spirits does not evaporate, and it also cleans your brushes. So it has this separate little container that has holes in the bottom of it, so all of the the little stuff falls to the bottom, and then you just have your fresh solvent. And it has this little lip that you can see here on the side that allows you to kind of like wipe your brush off also. But I really like those holes. That is so convenient. And so yeah, like I said, it has this airtight because it has rubber on it. Rubber. Airtight. And you just clamp it down like it's one of those vegetable canning type situations. And voila. And it won't spill. So you can travel with this. And it's got this little handy dandy little, like a little pail, a little bucket, you know. They have other ones too. They have glass ones that do the same thing and have like a little thing at the bottom that helps you clean your brush off. I went with that one. So that is it. I have a few markers that I want to talk about, but I'm just going to actually leave a video that you can click on at the end of this video to check out the markers there. I don't know, but anyway, bye.